Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to show you the caricature we made about the current issues we're facing in our government. This caricature symbolizes the injustice and ways of our government on how they treated prisoners based on their social status. As you see, I use Alice Go and the old man as an example of this. Alice Go is in the right side and the old man in the left, and in the middle, there is a skill who is controlled by money. This shows how powerful money is in our government and how our government treated prisoners based on their social status. Alice Gu is accused for being a spy and being the owner of Pogo Gaming Hub, which is known for human trafficking, kidnap, and torture. But she was treated like a Disney princess. They even asked her for a selfie. On the other side, we have an old man who stole mangoes out of hunger and was arrested without mercy. This comparison shows a serious issue we see in our society where people are treated differently depending on their status or wealth.
Let's first talk about Alice Go. She did something wrong, but instead of being punished like a regular person, she was treated kindly, almost like a VIP. This is common when people have wealth, power, or connections. They can use these advantages to escape the consequences that ordinary people would face. Imagine if someone like Alice was treated like everyone else, people would see her actions differently. But because of her status, she gets special treatment which is unfair to those who don't have that kind of power.
The man in greens. Now let's go to the man in greens. He was caught stealing mangoes, but the reason he did it was because he was hungry. Instead of receiving help or understanding, he was arrested harshly by the police. This shows how the system often targets poor people, who sometimes break the law out of desperation, not because they want to harm anyone. It's unfair because this man wasn't stealing for luxury. He was just trying to survive. When we see cases like this, it shows that poverty is treated like a crime, even when sometimes it's just trying to feed themselves. This raises important questions about how we treat people in difficult situations.
Comparison and social injustice. When we compare Alice Go and the man in green, the difference in treatment becomes clear. Alice Go did something wrong, but her wealth and status protected her from being punished severely. On the other hand, the man in green, who was just trying to eat, was treated harshly by the police. This shows a deep problem in our society. Justice is not always applied equally. The rich can use their money or power to escape punishment, while the poor are punished even for minor crimes. This is social injustice, and it shows that our systems treat people differently, depending on their background. Everyone deserves to be treated fairly, no matter their status or wealth.
Alice Go and the man in green were treated shows that there's still a lot of inequality in our justice system. If we want a fair society, we need to ensure that everyone, whether rich or poor, is treated the same under the law. We need to show more compassion, especially to those who are struggling in life, and hold everyone accountable for their actions, regardless of how much money or power they have. The law should be fair for all, and we should work towards our system where justice is served equally and no one gets special treatment. It's up to all of us to push for this kind of change.